Yes guys, how we doing? So we're currently training for Hyrox Glasgow, which is in 3 weeks time. Today we've got a track session, then we're gonna go get some food, and then we've got a PT session with my personal trainer later on, going through some function stuff and some strength stuff. So for our track session today, we're working on speed. We've got 8 times 200 meters with 30 seconds rest. Then we're gonna go straight into 400 meters. We're gonna do 4 of them, and then we're gonna finish with 2 800 meters. Yeah, we'll do about 5 times 50 meter strides, and then we'll do some running drills. Aiming these around 34 seconds. Four in. Four more 2 minutes. Seconds rest. One more 200, and then we move on to the 400s. So we've just finished up our track session, managed to do 32 seconds per 200 meter for 8 of them, 30 seconds rest. Then we went on to 400 meters, managing around 66 seconds per 400, and then we went on to 2 800 meters. They were around 2 minutes 26 per 800 meters. So all in all, good session. We're just about to head off to Nando's, fuel up again, and then we're going to hit JST, where we've got PT with my coach. Nando's, yeah, my order will be probably a butterfly chicken, chips, and that's probably it, to be fair. What spice? Peri Tamer. Yeah, there's no point getting hot, it just ruins your meal, especially before training. So I've actually, thank you mate, cheers. So I've actually only got the peas for this video. Normally I'd just get the chips and I'd just get the chicken, but because we're doing this video, health. Do you eat chips with a knife and fork? Right, so we're just on our way to CrossFit JST. We've got a function session, so what that means is we're just going to make sure that we're moving correctly. We're going to be doing all the boring stuff, all the stretching, the mobility, the stability exercises first, and then we're going to get into the fun stuff. I think today on the cards we've got some hill sprints, and then we've got kind of like a little conditioning piece, which is going to be more CrossFit style than Hyrox, but it's all working towards the same thing, and it's all building up my anaerobic capacity. With our speed work sessions and our track sessions, you need to make sure that you're running faster than your 1k pace at Hyrox, because at the end of the day we want to get faster, so we need to get used to running faster. So the way I like to do this is do efforts of anywhere between 200 meter efforts to up to 2k efforts with rest periods. That'll keep us fresh, and it'll let us run faster than this Hyrox pace. Today our total volume for the session was only 4.8 kilometers, so this is relatively small, and it included 200s, 400s and 800s. And this is just to make sure that we are running at a much faster pace. There's no point going to the track and doing a 20k run if you can't maintain a fast pace. So doing shorter efforts is going to get us used to running at that faster pace. It's just shorter but more intense.
So we're going to start off just with some function work, and we're just going to go into a little bit of jumping.
Okay.
And then we're going to build up to, well, we've got a little EMOM, and then we're going to build up to like a heavy single for power clean, and that's going to define our weight then for your workout.
Okay. Perfect.
So you've got like function, an EMOM,
Yep.
power clean, bit of plyo with that, so we'll do some single leg jumping. Then we're going to go and do little sprints, and then we're going to do our little workout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Like half my session is literally mobility and stability.
.200 metres is the lamppost. Back in, minute 2 is 16 hang clean and press, where you're going to do all 8 on one side and then all 8 on the other, and then 12 toes through rings. When you're doing your toes through rings, I want you to aim as if you're going between the rings, not through the holes. Does that make sense? Yep. Take it as we've been taking these. Round 1, feeler, 7 out of 10. Round 2, 3, 4, speed things up a touch. The run you'll have to shift, because with it being this hill, I know 200 metres, like for most people, is like 30 seconds. It's more of a 50-second run by the time you get up the hill and back. That minute's going to be pretty stacked. The second minute will be a bit less, the third minute will be a bit less again. No rest other than what you earn.
Okay.
Yeah?
How many toes through rings?
12. I'll remind you numbers as we go through. I'll get the clock going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So with this first bit, we're trying to get him warm, we're trying to work him, we're trying to get his energy systems primed, but the way I've selected the movements, I'm actually assessing the way he's moving, and I'm trying to give him some cues so that he can move more functionally through all his movements. And then when we go into our sprints, when we do a max power clean shortly, he's primed, he's cued, but we've not just wasted time and done really easy work. He's actually getting a workout in whilst we're trying to kind of do all these things. So that kind of cuts down time. The hardest thing with an athlete is there's that many things that you want to do with them. There's that many things that you're trying to implement. It's just training time, and we don't want him doing too much volume. So Jake doesn't know it, but when he's doing his hang clean and pressing here, I'm actually watching him move. I'm seeing, can he keep his knees in the right place, are his feet flat on the floor, his right arm looking the same as the left arm, and we can address stuff as we go through. And then the toes to bar is a brilliant one, just to tell me how his shoulders are, how his hips are set, and how his spine's moving. And then obviously if we notice anything, we can pull him out of the workout and just make sure that we address that before we start putting big weights overhead or up to his shoulders or running really fast. And I think a big mistake a lot of athletes make is not putting the time and effort into moving properly first, and then that's where injuries come in, and injuries lead to lack of training, and if you're not training you're not getting any better. So that's why we set it up like this. It gives me a lot of control. Thinking about being comfortable with what we've been doing. Bit of a primer really for this heavy lift into the sprints. Yeah. We'll do 1 or 2 sets without the depth jump, and then we'll bring the depth jump in, and we'll start at 4 and we'll go to 8, and we might go to level 12. We'll just see.
Yeah, sounds good.
Set up, get ready, straight in. 3 on each leg, yeah. So just so you know what it is, it's 1 power clean, 1 wall walk, 1 burpee box jump, 2 power cleans, 2 wall walks, 2 burpee box jumps. A 10-minute on that to climb the ladder with our the RX weight, this is 84 kilos. We're probably going to be closer to 70, but we'll see how it feels. Because you've got to be able to move with quick passing, quickly get to like, I don't know, the round of 4 or 5. And then
What if I'm really shit at wall walks?
that'll be the slow bit. Okay, that's early. Get the runners up. Let's do it. Got a rain cover for lens. 3 hills, been 198 metres. It's a heavy incline. It hurts. See, it's a bit slicker, so be careful.
Absolutely like it.
Yeah, that's the channel.
So what, we went out of legs on the last third.
What do you mean?
You slowed down here somewhere. We can't get the right footage here because you're slowing down. Right, jog it back in, eh?
Any views on this video? What? Get your pants off as well, lad.
Everything off, just whip them off. When we're making an OnlyFans,
Well, we'll see how YouTube goes first, and if it fails, we'll
just use all the content for OnlyFans. Thank you, John, for that. Appreciate it.
Good session, that.
Thank you. Right, let's shoot off. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be posting more videos like this. The main aim is to get education across to you in the way that I train for Hyrox and how we're going to progress to one, do Hyrox Glasgow, but then train for the World Champs after that. So I'm going to be showing you all my training with various coaches. So with John, with my function, mobility and strength work. I'm going to be showing you my running, and I'm going to be showing all the tests and recovery methods that I use. So yeah, please stay tuned. There's going to be more videos coming.